What's up, guys? Matt here, coming at you with a little 18th scale fun today. Just a quick look at these real quick, and then just a bunch of running. All right, so this is the EasyRC Bronx. This is the FMS FJ Cruiser. I have several of the FMS 118s, the K10, the Hilux, Firehorse, several of those. So I'm going to try to do some videos on these. This is very close to the size of the TRX4M. You know, a lot of people are wanting to know the size of that thing. I have that pre-ordered. Hopefully I can pick those up Friday or Saturday from the hobby shop. But this I measured, and it's very close to the TRX4M size. And you can see that's very close to FCX size. So very excited to get those, but also very excited to actually run these finally. I've had these for a long time, never had them outdoors. Drove them in the garage just for a second to kind of see how they did, and that was it. So getting these outdoors was a lot of fun, and had a blast in the cave with them. I appreciate Jacob again letting us run these. So I just wanted to show kind of like some of the differences here. You can see the EasyRC transmitter. It looks exactly the same, right? But it's just minus a few features. So you don't have all of the channels. You don't have the adjustment with the lights and stuff. The lights are just on when you give it throttle here, whereas with the FMS, you can actually change your lights, regular, bright, or you can have your flashers or whatnot, or you can just have them off. So I don't think you can do away with it. Yeah, okay, so you can do away completely with the turn signal and everything. I kind of prefer that. I don't use my turn signal when I'm off-roading, right? But it is cool to have the lights in the cave. They came in handy. You'll see in some of the running footage. So just very slight differences between these. These are they both did really well. I was surprised, and we'll talk about that as the running goes on, but just a quick little look inside here. The battery tucks away under the hood, ESC receiver combo in there, and not going into great detail on these. There's lots of videos out there on these things. I just wanted to kind of show you guys some running, but we'll talk about some of the features of it and like some of the specs and whatnot. You can see this is a licensed body, actually Toyota, and it looks really good. The scale detail on it is really, really good. So cannot wait to compare this to like the TRX4M. So I'm definitely going to clean this guy up, and we'll go back at it, battling this versus the TRX4M when it gets here. And really excited for all the 18th scale stuff. My capper should be showing up today, and just lots of stuff going to be going on with the 18s. So let's take a look at these two running in the cave, and we'll talk a little more about them. So like I mentioned, this is the first time out with these, and I was really impressed for a stock truck. You know, both of these 100% stock, they did really well. And you can see it's some muddy, sandy, wet conditions here, and struggled a little bit for traction there, but finally got it and was able to pull up that. And we just continued to be impressed with some of the stuff they did. You know, there's just something about taking a stock truck and going and finding lines that you can do, and that just really gets you excited. You know, the fact that we're able to bump up this and kind of go up this rock, it doesn't look super steep, and it's not crazy steep for a modded out rig, but for these little scale trail trucks, it's a pretty steep incline here, and it was really, really fun watching these things kind of spin and slip and finally work their way up this rock. Just a blast to drive these things, and it's got me really excited for the 18th scale stuff. This FJ Cruiser, the yellow one in the back there, the fact that that thing comes with a lot of like the lights and stuff, really kind of puts it in contention with the TRX4M in my opinion. So I'm really excited to kind of compare those two and do a little shootout between those, because you know it comes with the lights, and I know Traxxas is wanting like $30 for the light kit, so that's an add-on. They're right around the same price. You know, everybody's talking about, All Traxxas killed it with the price, and they did do good. I'm surprised having their name on it. It's not like $300 like the Capper or something, but so I think Traxxas really is trying to come in hard at these 18 scales, and you know they're going to offer tons of upgrades and stuff. That's one thing I think FMS could definitely do better with these 18 scale trucks, kind of like they're doing with the FCX, the 24, you know, offering all the upgrades and stuff. If they did that with the 18 scale, like, they would be way ahead of the game right now already, because they have some very good looking 18 scale trucks, and there's just not a lot of upgrades out there for them. So maybe we get a little fire lit under FMS for their 18 scale line too, once some of these new 18s come out and we're kind of gaining traction in the 18 scale. But overall, you can see all the 24s spread out there. Like, I had them all out. So had a lot of fun with those as well out there at the cave. Can't wait. We're going to do a little fun comp thing soon, hopefully. Got that in the works, so I'm trying to get that lined up. But it's a perfect spot to trail these trucks along. And if you've got anywhere like this, I would definitely consider picking up one of these trucks. It's way more fun than you would think, just even driving along like we're doing here. And, you know, just something about the look of it and being slightly limited on what you can do, but still finding that perfect line and being able to get it done. It's just a lot of fun. So I'm just going to shut up. I feel like I could have used a little bit more wheel speed maybe. That's my only complaint really with this truck so far. Nothing broke on either of these. No issues. Servos were fine. Control was good enough. You know, for the price of these, I feel like they're pretty dang good. So I can't wait to get a hold of the new Traxxas and kind of compare it to maybe both of these and see what we're looking at as far as price and that sort of thing between all of these. So more 18 scale stuff coming for sure. I'll shut up and let you just kind of watch this running, and hope you guys enjoy it. What?
I thought the rock overhanging stuff was kind of perfect, but maybe a couple rocks for traction.
So a lot of this section here is very, very thick, sandy soil, and you know, these trucks, they struggled, but I was surprised they pulled through like they did, because you know, being the big bodies, hard bodies, heavy scale trucks sitting, you know, lower with side skirts and that sort of thing, not a ton of clearance, it's easy to get hung up in some deep stuff like this. And we had to help them a little here and there, but they did pretty dang well in this stuff. And you see there's a little hand of God. I think the FJ made it through that. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to watch, but pretty impressive that they went through this as well as they did, and it did make for some fun. Find out if they get hot.
Yeah, I have to, because in the sand at least. Like every little bit of.
So switch the angle here once Jacob got through that section, and just kind of letting you watch what the cruiser is going through here. We come very close to helping it out, and I said, I think I got it right here, and hit it one more time and made it out. So just kind of watch this thing eat through this rough, very rough section.
A lot better if you had a better tail guide and tail builder. Here. We can put this down instead of all this craziness.
I think he's got it. Watch this.
Oh, yes! Fantastic.
So it's pretty cool that thing pulled that line right there. And, you know, those type situations are where I kind of gauge the servo as well, because if you get a spot where you're bouncing like that or you're in a bind, you find out quick whether your servo's going to do what you want it to do or not. And I never noticed that, you know, I wished I had a stronger servo at all. And I'm a servo snob. Like, I have to have a really good servo usually. And these did fine. Now, I'm not trying to say they're a $60 servo that's got all the power in the world, but they're good for stock. I don't see me really changing these. Like I said, I don't see me changing much of anything on these, honestly. They were fun as they were, and to me, that's all I need on a scale trailing truck, is just something that gets the job done and I have fun with. And that's one of my favorite things about these type trucks and just trailing along is I don't have to have a fully modded out rig to have fun. You know, I don't know what it is about a crawler. When I go to crawl some rocks, like, I just feel like I have to do the hardest lines and I have to have, you know, this rig that just does everything. And these, it's kind of fun to be a little bit limited and find those lines that work. So overall, I had a blast with these. I like the fact that they have the lights already installed. You can tell in the cave here, it came in handy and it just looked cool. That's something I'm probably going to have to add to my Traxxas trucks when they get here. I have both of the TRX4Ms pre-ordered, so hopefully I can pick those up from the hobby shop later this week or weekend, and I'll definitely be comparing those with these and hopefully getting some more running footage with them. So definitely make sure you're subscribed and click the bell for some of that footage. I know lots of people already got a hold of those when they're not really supposed to, I guess, but it is what it is. But you can see every now and then we'd bite off a little more than we could chew, but it was still a lot of fun just, you know, finding the lines that were doable and getting them done. This section here is probably my favorite as far as looking at it on video. These just look so cool going through this section. I could just see putting a little driver in the seat there, and really trying to get some scale shots. You know, I'm not the greatest at shooting these videos like this and trying to get, you know, these cool shots, but I thought these angles looked really cool, and these trucks just were amazing going through this section. So I was really impressed with the way these things handled the rocks, as well as the amount of fun I had just traveling along with these. Honestly, this was my favorite thing of the day, just taking these and kind of following each other through these lines. So much fun. Can't wait to you know, get back out with these and the new Traxxas coming as well. And so you guys let me know what you think about these trucks. If you'd like to see maybe a little deeper dive into these, I can compare them a little more, but they're really kind of the same truck. They're just rebadged, and a little bit of differences between the two, but definitely looking forward to comparing these with the Traxxas and getting back out with those things when they get here. So let me know what you think, and definitely stay tuned for more 18 scale stuff. Really appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell. Peace.
You're gonna have to come.
Oh gosh. Yes. Saved it.